market report. Today is what? I can't even remember again.
22nd.
22nd of December 2021. How many days to Christmas?
2 days.
2 days to Christmas. Okay. The stock market report. By the time the closing goes.
3 days.
Okay, 3 days. Well, let's see. But like I was telling you yesterday, I hope some things will not happen and we hear the government telling us that they have gotten intelligence that some people are prepared to ensure that we don't celebrate the Christmas for due to security reasons. Now they can postpone it. Okay, that's on the lighter mood. The stock market report. By the time the closing gong sounded, the bears were in control of the market as the all-share index, which is the index that measures the performance of the market. The all-share index lost 0.34% to close at 42,244.22 basis points. Total number of shares that exchange hands today was over 224 million units, valued at over 2.65 billion naira in over 2,599 deals. Looking at the sectorial performances today, starting with NGX 30, which is also another index that measures the performances of the 30 most capitalized and liquid equity on the NGX platform, also closed in the negative territory, losing 0.42% to close at 1,699.38 basis points. The consumer goods sector also closed in the positive territory, adding 0.58% to close at 554.05 basis points. The insurance sector followed suit, closing in the positive territory, adding 0.55% to close at 193.3 basis points. However, the industrial sector lost 0.21% to close in the negative territory, doing 2,083.46 basis points. The oil and gas sector also lost 0.75% to close in the negative territory, doing 345.02 basis points. The oil and gas, okay, that's the oil and gas sector closing in negative territory, while the banking sector also lost a whopping 1% to close at 390.88 basis point, of course, in the negative territory. Moving on straight to the gainers chart. Topping that chart today is May and Baker, the pharmaceutical giant, adding 10% to close at 4 naira 51 kobo. We also have Qtix adding 10% also to close at 2 naira 64 kobo. UPDC also made the list of gainers today, adding 7.76% to close at 1 naira 25 kobo. We also have the insurance company CHIP PLC, which is Consolidated Allmark Insurance PLC, adding 5.08% to close at 62 kobo. Champs also made the list of gainers today, adding 5% to close at 21 kobo. Yeah, moving on straight to the decliners chart. That is the losers. Topping that list today, of course, is an insurance firm, Royal Alex, losing 6.67% to close at 70 kobo. We also have another insurance company, Lasaco, losing 6.36% to close at 1 naira 3 kobo. ATM Bank, Union Bank also made a list of losers today, losing 5.15% to close at 4 naira 60 kobo. Wow. We also have another bank there, another lender, Deposit Money Bank, FCNB, losing 4.33% to close at 2 naira 87 kobo. Oando, the integrated energy company, also made the list of losers today, losing 3.96% to close at 4 naira 37 kobo. That is stock market today. So Gina, do we have some matters arising? Maybe we can start with you.
Plenty.
Okay.
Also, I know a lot of online users, if you're on social media, you must have seen different
Yes.
stories making rounds about Magodo residents protesting against unlawful demolition of their houses. Yes, there are several videos making rounds on the internet on the demolition of Magodo Phase 2 houses, where residents were seen protesting from last night, then early this morning as well, locking their gates and all. Narrations from the video revealed that some houses had been unlawfully marked for demolition as policemen allegedly stormed the estate to provide cover for the demolition process. Also, to kind of refute some of these claims as well, there's some people throwing light to the situation, saying that a family that is said to own that property, the case has been in court for like 38 years, and that the Supreme Court finally ruled in their favor, saying that they can take back the land. But this kind of has left a lot of people in disarray, a lot of homeowners who have spent months, and then people started raising different questions. Then how did these people get their builder's license or their building license?
Yes, the approval.
The building approval from the government. If the case has been, because when you look at some of these structures, they are quite new.
Okay.
Yes, some of these structures are quite new. Some of these houses, they may not have even built them since the case started.
Okay.
Say 38 years ago.
38 years ago.
Yes, some of these structures look, very modern, quite new as well, which leaves a lot of questions and shows a lot of pitfalls when it comes to I don't know which agency is in charge of structures, building, and all that. From that,
all the same Lagos State government.
From that Ikoyi building one to this one now. Yes.
Okay.
So how were they able to access that land? And now people are in disarray in this type of condition in this season.
Gina, just imagine a struggling business person or a civil servant who maybe took mortgage, acquired that land, and has been able to build the house. Maybe has not even finished paying the mortgage.
Yes.
And they are already living there, and that is the only landed property they have invested in their life. What is going to happen to such persons? But the question I'm asking, maybe we need a lawyer to even explain to us. I was thinking from my own common sense that if a property is in dispute, I think nobody should be able to have access to it.
Yes.
It should just be there like until a final decision has been
taken.
Is that also? That's the common sense. So what happened? So who, like you have asked rightly, who was now allocating those plot of land to people to begin to build?
And who gave them license to build?
Exactly. If you know that this portion of land or this piece of land is in dispute, it's a whole.
And I sure most of those lands will have CFO and all that.
Of course, governor's consent. So what are we talking about? We really need clarification, because this can lead to several other social unrest.
Yes,
now we have seen here
it's
that
already leading to an unrest because there's huge police presence
to that place,
yes,
to begin to effect this demolition and all that. We don't want this kind of thing to happen in Lagos. So why would things? If I don't know, Lagos State government should come out and clarify these issues, because it is not nice at all. It does not show how civilized we are. How can a property is in dispute, whether it is the state government or do you think it's the Omolides that go and sell the land to people? I doubt. And they are saying the Lagos State government has surprisingly remained silent. Please, Lagos State government, you can't remain silent. This is something that is happening in your domain, and you know what is going on. It can lead to social unrest, as I'm telling you. Are we sure it's going on right now at is it Magodo now?
Yes.
This is not right at all.
At all.
It is not right. It's a giant bulldozer is already at the entrance
of
the estate, trying to gain entrance to begin to demolish work. the police had earlier led a group of hoodlums into the estate who marked virtually all the houses in the fully built estate for demolition. Fully built. Now, like we will say in law, or we'll ask lawyers now, what remedy is available to those estate residents? What remedy is available to them in law?
Well, I'm not a lawyer, but I saw some takes from some people on social media where they said, demolishing the entire estate seems quite unrealistic.
Very unrealistic.
And that the only way they can call this situation is to come to an agreement with the house owners and the real owners of the land. They need to come to some sort of agreement because by law, the real owners of the house already, they've given them the authority to go ahead. Yes. So that could only be the only situation.
Okay, let's look at it this way now. On a lighter mood now, if you say, okay, you have your property, they're well built, modern house, and you're not going to negotiate with them, they can tell you, no problem, carry your house and go. Is that also?
Can you carry the house? I know.
So I think that for me, I think there should be a way out of this.
Yeah, but of course. I'm sure they will get to a resolution.
So they are going to pay for the land all over again.
All over. There is kind of showing a lot of loopholes in this Lagos state when it comes to land grabbing or the Omonile issue. These things really, really need to be tackled. It really, really needs to be tackled. Honestly.
It needs to be tackled. It's a pity. Okay. That is about Lagos State. Yes, I saw something today. And in fact, I've been saying it, but today it really impacted on me. And I felt so sorry because I've been thinking of doing a show on the environment, health, safety, which we already have. But today I saw a practical example. It's a place on Lagos Island, and I don't know that area, Olobo, where you have the elephant building, that surrounding area there. And I went to see some clients around that area, and specifically Elephant Building and Foresight House, because I used to be in Foresight before. And we just decided to take a walk, and under this harmattan, this hot sun, a portion of the street was flooded. And when you move closer, you see that it is sewage. And the young children, the people around were just walking in and out of that pond. Close to their houses, and all that. And when you move further, you will see that, in fact, they were even cooking food on top of the sewage. That is sewage water. They were killing meat, and a lot of good aroma was coming from the food they were cooking. And people were sitting down there, on top of that water. They carried their legs up and they were eating.
Hey.
It touched me. I've been saying things that but this one, because I walked into it and I saw it and I said, no, living condition in Lagos, waste management, Lagos Island, it has gotten to an unbearable situation. This is what I saw there. It is not what human beings should be exposed to. Sewage, I could see the young children even unconcerned, not knowing the implication of the health hazard of what was going on. And these were cooking food. They were even killing animals there. Eating and drinking. Amara. And this is Lagos Island, the headquarters of businesses in the whole of Nigeria.
See, unfortunately, we are close to them now.
Yes.
Today, same thing. When I went for my second shot, it was at a health center just directly behind us here. And I took my time and I looked at some of the houses around there, how clustered they are. And sometimes I wondered, these people does any form of hair even enter their houses or their compounds.
In fact, I've resolved that I will certainly do that program on waste management in Lagos. Because
Even Lagosians as a people, we
exactly,
really need to do better.
Lagosians as a people.
Because there are some areas in Lagos that when you go to, especially when it rains, they open their septic tank. So the
And
thing
will just go and enter the environment without knowing that they are also injuring themselves more and more. So I think it's not even last one now. It's a long movie. It is not been effective just going carry the data and all that. A lot of education. It's not just telling people how to sort your waste. You know, the domestic waste, maybe organic waste, this other waste, sort it out, It got gone beyond that. People should see how their own activity is impacting the environment and all that. Loma has to do a lot of education so that the average Lagosian will understand what it takes when you generate waste. We're not talking of plastics any longer again, because for us, it's like plastic has become a normal. You know? The last that I saw on the media where they said some of the Christmas trees and all that decorations were from waste. And Loma was very proud to say they are converting waste to useful. Yes, that's a
waste.
Circular economy, that is sustainability. But it shouldn't end there. It shouldn't end there. If, as an average Lagosian, I generate waste, I should know how to dispose of that waste properly. And I can only know this if the authority that is saddled with that responsibility is able to educate the average Lagosian. You come to Festac, I always use my environment for example. We have the cat pushers. Loma hardly goes to certain places.
Sometimes, even when you pay, in a week they will not come. In a month, they may come just once, and you pay for it, and they tell you will come every once in a week. Then in 2 weeks, you wouldn't even see them.
Okay. And people are forced to use the cat pushers.
Yes.
Now,
and those ones will now go and dump
it somewhere and block all the canals and the waterways. The issue there now is not to just stop those ones from operating. I have suggested several times that look, why not, instead of arresting those cat pushers, why not call them? Let them become part of your distributors. Areas where you cannot go, let them get to those places, collect those wastes, of course, get some token from the people who are, and you show them designated places where they can dump it, and give them some training, give them some kind of vest to put on so that when people see them, know that these are recognized, but they are not under your payroll. But you provide those training, technical training for them, so they also feel important, and at the same time also query themselves. If they see any of their person, their member trying to, discharge those waste or dump those waste in unapproved site, they will on their own, caution those their members. So this is what we call private-public partnership. That's the only way. But if you say no, you want to stop the cat pusher, it will not work. Because if you know the amount of waste that is generated in Lagos on a daily basis, at times I don't envy Loma officials. I don't envy them. And are you sure we have the equipment, the whatever that is, the incinerators or the dump site that can recycle this waste? I don't think we have all. I know the Lagos State government is trying. This is a state of over 20 million people. The waste that is generated, there's nothing wrong if for me, I believe we have the technical expertise. We have it now. Sure, we have universities who are doing research. Yeah, it will come under our department now. Is it chemistry department or is it environment?
It should be in engineering.
Environment and all that.
Yes.
Commission these experts there and see the collaboration. In fact, in every local government, you should have Loma dump site where this waste can be sorted immediately. They are brought in, and whatever is to be done, it is done. I'm telling you, just like electricity, people are ready to pay if they see it. You can see the prepaid meter now. Sure, it is what you consume, you will pay. So for Loma too, you can charge affordable fees. People will pay, and we will see the environment improving. Because already industrial activities is destroying the environment worldwide. Now we are also adding our own domestic issues, domestic waste, to continually destroy the environment. We don't have any other planet to go to for now. Anyway, some persons have started going to, is it Mars or where? They've started
Yes.
going to. But no, as long as we are, or as far as we are concerned, planet Earth is the only planet that it is habitable for now. So let us do what we can to ensure that we preserve this planet and preserve our environment. Okay.
All right, before we go, I would like to wish someone very, very special, a very, very huge congratulations. Yes,
Congratulations.
that is Commodore Martins Fakroha of the NNSS Beecroft Apapa. Congratulations, sir, on being the newest one-star General Commodore of the Nigerian Navy. We
Yes.
wish you so many fruitful and happy years in service,
Yes.
serving your great nation, Nigeria.
Yes, sir.
And we continue to pray that no evil shall befall you.
Amen.
Yes, and
Yes.
you continue to do amazing things for yourself and for your family and loved ones as well. And you
Yes.
continue to soar and grow in your career while you
Amen.
still remain a role model to other young Nigerians and your immediate family. So we
Yes.
wish you congratulations on your the newest feather to your hat. Yes.
Yes, sir.
The newest feather to your hat. So we here at Broad Street Radio are wishing you congratulations and many more fruitful years in service. We'll go for a short break and we'll come back. Mr. Charles, do you have anything to say?
Well, I'll just say I call you Maron. I cannot call you Captain again, oh, it is wrong. Commodore, we wish you all the best.
Yes.
Onward together. Keep sailing.
Thank you. All right, we'll go for a short break and we'll be back. It's still your number one business radio.